So the ASV size, oh, sorry. Oh, you'll have to maximize, sir. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's already maximized. So, yeah, sorry. So, so for the, no, HYSYS window, please. So in this case, I've used, I think, an ASV CV of 236 based on the calculations, if I remember. It's not opening up. Yeah, 236. You see, it's 236. So how did I get this 236 number in this particular model? You can see that PDF file I just showed it to you. I took it from, I think, Emerson or Fisher's handbook. See, 236. So this tutorial and that HYSYS model are connected. So now going back to this thing, can we go back to the HYSYS window, sir?
So when you took 236, actually you're assuming that it is linear. But actually you should take user table and put as per the vendor data.
Yeah, it's linear anyway. It's linear anyway now. This is a linear valve. Yeah, you're right. See, if the vendor says he has his own curve, then you have to change it. You're right, sir. In this example, I have put linear. What you're saying is, if the vendor gives you the valve characteristics, then you have to use the user table and put the vendor's characteristics in that.
Then it will be accurate.
Then it will be accurate. Now, next thing is the anti-surge controller. For the anti-surge controller, what the anti-surge controller is doing is the main part of this. So this anti-surge controller, if I remember, HYSYS used to give CCC, that is a Compressor Controls Corporation. It's a company that gave the algorithm to whose algorithm was put into HYSYS actually. I don't know how things have changed, but then to set up the surge controller, what you need to do is you have to give the surge lines parameters. Now, what is the surge line parameters? If you look at the curves, if you connect the endpoints, all of them like this outermost curve that you have, if you fit a trend line, if you take Excel and take this point, this point, this point, and this point, these 4 points, and you connect them, you draw a curve, right click and say add trend line and choose polynomial 2, then it will give you a plus bx plus cx cube. Same way, the polytropic head is equal to some 1000 minus 10,643 plus 75,574 multiplied by Q, the actual volumetric flow rate. So the formula is already here, a plus bx plus cx square. So these coefficients that you're looking at is basically this line, which was fitted by HYSYS. I think the older models of HYSYS didn't have this fit control such parameters. I had to physically put these values in an Excel sheet, right click, make a trend line, and take those values, and I had to fit that here. Now, if you simply click on fit surge control parameters, it will estimate these numbers. Then you have 3 things that you need to know: control line, backup line, and quick opening line. So let's say control line is this outermost curve on the right hand side. Sabse bahar curve, this whatever is on the outermost this thing. What it means is that the moment the operating point, it is 10%, means from this surge line to this outermost line, the difference is 10% on the flow, the outermost line. So this distance between the outermost line on the left hand side and the outermost line on the right hand side is 10%, and that is called SCL, surge control line. Here control line means when, oh God, Sarji, is it my side or your side? Okay.
What happened?
No, it's just said your connection is unstable, so I got worried. Anyway, okay. So if it says 10% control line, what it means is when this operating point touches this control line, the anti-surge valve will start opening and try to push it back to the suction side. Backup line is the line which is on the inside. So when it comes to the backup line, starting from there, no. So backup line is 8%. So backup line is percentage used as a backup line is actually no. Before I go to that, let us answer this. Then it becomes easier. Quick opening is 20%. What it means is that when the operating point touches this surge line, this no. I made sir. There's a correction. 10% is this this inside, this innermost line. At that time, the anti-surge controller gets activated and starts to open. Backup line is this middle line inside. When it touches this one, the valve will start opening at 20% per second. That is, so if you want the valve to open in to 100% in this case, it takes 5 seconds. So let's say, so at this point, the outermost ASV will start to open, and this backup line, which is at 8%, the anti-surge valve will be overridden, and the valve by itself will open up at 20% per second. So if I put 50% per second here, then what happens is the valve will open in 2 seconds. That means the anti-surge controller is not doing anything. The moment you even cross this backup line, this innermost line, this center line in the middle, the moment it crosses there is no controlling business. It simply, the valve goes to full open straight away. That is the purpose of control line and backup line. Control line is when the anti-surge controller starts to work, trying to pull it back in, trying to pull the operating point back into the performance curve. Whereas backup line is the point at which there is no controlling business. The valve will simply start going to 100% opening. How quickly does it go to 100% opening? Depends on this quick opening percentage. So if it is 50, it opens up in 2 seconds. If you want it to open in 1 second, you have to put 100. If you want it to open in 5 seconds, it is 20% per second. If it is 1% per second, it will open in 100 seconds like that. So quick opening in this case is 5 seconds. So for an anti-surge, to set up an anti-surge controller in HYSYS, you need to get your coefficients of the coefficient of the equations that represent the surge line. Then control line is the point at which the controller starts to function. Backup line is the point at which the controller becomes more aggressive and there is no control action, but rather the valve goes to full open all of a sudden. Next, what
so
you
who
need
gets to decide whether this control line they should be 10% or 8%?
You have to take it from the manufacturer.
Okay.
This is officially, it has to come from the manufacturer. But if you're doing a proposal or you're trying to do a simulation to check if a hot gas bypass is required. So let's say your junior comes to you, the junior engineer comes to you and he says, so do we need a hot gas bypass or not? Because I'm making the preliminary P&IDs. Should I put a note, hot gas required and it should recirculate so much percentage of the surge flow. Should I put it or not? And he comes to you and he asks, then what you can do is you can do a simulation like this and then decide whether it is required or not. So it depends on the situation, sir. So depending on the situation, you'll have to, you can choose, but the final prerogative is with the manufacturer.
Okay. So what you're saying, when the operating point comes to the control line, 10%, then it will start to take action. Yeah. Okay, that will be normal action. But when it touches the backup line, then
the valve will start opening up aggressively.
Okay.
We don't want it to cross the surge line at all. There is no question of crossing the surge line. Okay. So next we go to configuration. So what you have to understand, set point, process variable, and output. Set point. This set point, you're not supposed to give the set point. The anti-surge controller will calculate it. Now, how does it calculate the set point? The way it calculates the set point is, depending on the speed at which it is sitting, it will try to set, so if it is sitting here, in this case, of course, it is only when you run, it will come out. In this case, it is trying to calculate the distance like this in a horizontal fashion. You take the distance. It is about 5, 6, there you have 5, 5, 6 something. You see, it is trying to, from where it is sitting, the operating point, it is trying to calculate the distance to the control line. How far is it from the control line? That becomes the set point. Right now, the process variable is at 6736. That is, if you take it now like this, if you draw it horizontal, no, it is not at 673. I think you'll have to run it to get it. No, or this is this the one 67? No, you'll have to run it to check. But set point, what the is means the controller is trying to estimate how far it must be from the control line. Process variable is where is it now currently. What HYSYS does is that based on this expression, it estimates, it is estimating the head also. And based on the difference, in this case 6736 minus 5549, let's just assume it is so much. The difference is 1200 meter cube per hour. So let's say the operating point touched the surge control line. What the anti-surge controller is doing is it estimates